Is Chase Elliott an overrated driver? Honestly, I think this is a very, very good topic to cover, and I think a lot of NASCAR YouTubers are very, very hesitant on doing it. But in my opinion, I'll speak my mind and kind of give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on it. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Chase Elliott has over 20 NASCAR Cup Series wins within his career of 10 years now in the Cup Series, which, well, isn't a crazy amount of wins. It is still a very, very good amount, considering most of those wins came after 2019. Now, let's just deep dive a little bit further into it. He is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Back in 2020, he was able to score the championship at Phoenix Motor Speedway, which is something that is very, very hard to do, which really would warrant the possession of being NASCAR's favorite driver is winning a championship. Obviously, that is something that is very highly regarded to and is very respected within the NASCAR and racing community in general. But the popularity tends to stem from his father being Bill Elliott. And then obviously when people enter the sport, some people like going for who's the most popular or who's the best, for example. And that is why I think over the last few years, Chase Elliott's popularity has kind of simmered down a little bit and kind of went a little bit more towards Kyle Larson, especially throughout 2023. I've seen it more in 2024, and then obviously 2025. There is still a lot of Chase Elliott fans, and don't get me wrong, it is a lot, but I feel like it has, and the whole Chase Elliott community has kind of simmered down a little bit and been a little bit more reasonable than they were maybe 3 or 4 years ago to everybody throughout the NASCAR community. So, you know what, I will give him credit where credit is due. The fan base has relaxed and has been a lot more respectful to other fans as of 2026. But, I will say that he is still the most popular driver. Do I necessarily agree with it? I mean, I can't argue over popularity. What I will say, though, is he does have deserving enough stats in the NASCAR Cup Series alone, again, with 23 wins, I believe, as of 2026 of January. I believe that is the current stat bar for Chase Elliott. So, again, very, very tangible amount of wins, very, very reasonable, very, very good for being, of course, NASCAR's most popular driver. Having a championship back in 2020, is still something that is no light feat. But let's just jump into now if Chase Elliott will remain NASCAR's most popular driver, which I honestly don't know if that will be the case. We have guys coming up like Connor Zilisch, who have stolen the spotlight down in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And remember, popularity tends to lead to successfulness. So Connor Zilisch's success down in the NASCAR, now O'Reilly Series, has warranted him to be a prospect of being NASCAR's most popular driver, which, again, I think that could happen over the next few years. But somebody else, again, who has been on the radar for being NASCAR's most popular, and as a NASCAR content creator, I've been able to see this firsthand, is most definitely Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson has risen and rose through the ranks of NASCAR over the last 3 or 4 years and become one of, if not the best driver currently in the sport. And that's going off consistency and stats. And again, while Chase Elliott's win column bar may not prove that he is the best driver out on the track, again, I will give credit where credit is due. He is a consistent driver. Is he the best driver in the field? No. That is something that needs to be made very, very clear. If Chase Elliott could win 4 races next season, I would believe you. Maybe 3, maybe 4. 4's a stretch. But if you were to say Chase Elliott would win 7 or 8 races in 2026, I would think it's a bit of a stretch at max. Like, that is a little bit crazy. So again, is Chase Elliott overrated? Giving that final question, I think slightly. Now, off of consistency, I think he's perfectly rated. Off of winning, I think he's overrated. In personality in general, I mean, he has a slight personality, but nothing too drastic. For example, like Ross Chastain, Carson Hocevar, like it's nothing major, but it's still there. If people say he doesn't have a personality, he still appeals to the fans some way. So thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I really do appreciate that. Again, I think Chase Elliott is mildly overrated. Now, is he horrible or bad because of that? No, it's just because he's just a little bit overhyped. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. It's your boy Looney, and have a wonderful rest of your day.